what a pathetic attempt to destroy someone's influence or that destroy someone's cultural impact as such. And people are just thinking like, oh, it's just a random guy who was against Trump, who was trying to shoot him. No, there's definitely deeper plan than just a random guy on that shoot for that shooting. And I'm gonna go into a couple of clips to show you why I think that way. And obviously FBI is doing their research, other intelligence agencies are doing their research, but how I feel is not a random guy trying to like go stupid. That's what they want us to believe, right? That's another thing. I'm first gonna show you about the news channels, like what they are saying. So give me a second. Let me pull up the screen here. So I'm trying to find the tweet here. So let me show you a couple of the screen. So CNN posted after the shooting, they posted Secret Service rushes Trump off stage after he falls at rally. Really? The second post is by the Washington Post. They said the Trump escorted away after loud noises at the rally. Really? Secret Service, Donald Trump safe after popping sounds heard at rally. The New York Times, Trump rushed off stage after chaos at rally. So you are telling me there was nothing happened there? There was just chaos. There was just popping sounds. Really? That's the most disturbing part. Like, everyone knows that what happened there, right? We all saw X, and thank thank fucking God that X, people are posting whatever they want on X. Otherwise we would be believing on the, oh, there was just popping sounds or whatever, right? And that was the initial statement that came out with all the publications. Like, they didn't acknowledge even the shooting towards Trump as such. That's pathetic. And that, okay, after that, there were a couple of clips that started circulating. But before going into those clips, I'm gonna show a back view of the shooting as such. So there's other videos as well, but I'm gonna show the one from the back angle. So give me a second. Let me just
happened to our country. Probably 20 million people. And that's a little bit old that George ago.
There were so many coincidences that make it planned rather than being an accident. There are other clips of people at the back knowing what's gonna happen. Even some the security services acting in a way like they were acting weird, not just weird, but like they knew what was going to happen. And so all of these, it's not coincidence. Like, it's definitely pre-planned. Like, let me show you.
Yeah. If you want to really see something to say, take a look at what happened.
Okay, so that was the first shot that creased the ear of Trump, and then the remaining shot, I feel like they were shot by the snipers, the security services. So the first shot was laid by the shooter as such. So that's another kind of like question. Give me a second, let me. So here he raised his hand. What a legend. He's the only hope for US. That's it. Like, everyone knows that. If not, there's plenty of wars that's gonna happen if he doesn't win, or if they do something else. Okay. So yeah, so that was the shooting, right? So let me show you a couple of things. So first thing, you could be like, oh, maybe it's fake, but I'd rather believe it because I wouldn't be surprised if it's true. So apparently, one of the snipers that were from security services, so this is the post. So one of the snipers, he came out with a statement. That's his statement. It's not certified, like it's not factual as such, but the statement goes as, my name is Jonathan Wells. I'm the officer in the famous photo of the two snipers on the roof at Trump's rally. I came here to inform the public that I had the assassin in my sights for at least 3 minutes. I'm not surprised because there's clips of these snipers looking directly at the shooter. So I'll show you those clips as well. But the head of the security service refused to give the order to take out the perp. 100% the top brass prevented me from killing the assassin before he took the shots at President Trump. Obviously, when he took the shot, they gave him the green light. Okay, shoot the shot, right? But that was the statement that came out by that sniper as such. It's not confirmed yet, but so let me show you another one. So let me pull up another clip here. So when this event took place, they were literally pointing snipers toward the shooter as such. They were looking at the shooter. So this is the clip.
And you know, that's a little bit old. That chart's a couple of months old. If you want to really see something that's said, take a look what happened.
So when he shot, they immediately went into and shoot back, right? But why didn't they do it before? So those first 3 shots by the shooter, and then back-to-back shots was by the snipers as such. And that is pathetic because it all adds up. It's not a coincidence. Here's another video, of a minute-long video of people chanting like, "Hey, come down!" And they even called the police like, "Hey, there's a guy with a rifle on the roof." They didn't do nothing. This is where he took the shots.
I hope he's turning this way. Be careful, guys.
So that's here he's dead, I believe. Anyhow, let me pull up another clip where they were calling. I believe I have the video. Here. So look at this clip, right?
Look, they're all pointing.
Look
Yeah,
here.
someone's on top of the roof. Look. There he is right there. Right there, see him?
He's crawling. He didn't even go to the shooting lesson.
What's happening? Yeah, look. There he is.
Because we have millions and millions of people in our country that just need dangerous people, criminals. We have criminals. We have drug dealers. We have people that just have to be here. It's much tougher than it happens.
So even if let's pretend they didn't want to shoot him or whatever, they could have been like, they could have called the whole services like, hey, there's a man on the roof with a rifle, and that police officer could have informed all the services because all of them have walkie-talkies, right? And they could have immediately escorted Trump, right? But no, they didn't do anything. So whose fault is it? Is it just negligence of the security services, or is it planned? So they're gonna try to pin it towards the first case, like, oh, it was just a mistake. But no, like, there are too many layers to this rather than it being a mistake. Yeah, of course, if it, if it was just being pointed out by the typical news, then people would have believed it. But now we have so many sources. Like, no, there's too many layers of it being out there. Obviously, there are other clips as well. Like, there are a few people in the crowd that were acting in a certain way as well. But I'm gonna play one more clip before I end the video and ask for your point of view as well. So apparently, this video is going viral of the guy that actually shot Trump, of being mentally unstable dude, obviously. Yeah. So apparently this clip is going viral. Now what they're gonna try to do is they're gonna try to pin him a mentally unstable guy who just ran onto the roof and shot Trump. No, that's what they want us to believe. They want us to believe that, but there's definitely a deeper reason for that. There's definitely, because someone incentivized him to actually go onto the roof and shoot. I don't believe in a single fact that he had absolute no back power that they actually supported him in this action. I don't believe that. No, there's definitely people involved. There's deeper people involved, obviously, because if Trump wins, he's making to point all things into the right direction. That's what they don't want. They don't want the deep state to kind of like lose control. Although, even if Trump wins, I don't believe there's gonna be much of that influence in any regard. But I do believe that there's gonna be a shift of narrative, shift of how things operate at the moment, and that's gonna make an impact or in longevity as such, or that's gonna slow down what they want to actually put out. And that's what they don't want. They want to have someone that they can easily control and they can do push whatever they want to push, aka Biden in this case. And when you think about it, this was their attempt to get rid of Trump. What's gonna happen when we get closer to the elections as such? Like, there's definitely gonna be more attempt. What if they go in and kill Biden? In that case, they cannot point it towards Trump or Trump supporters or every other person that's out there, and that's gonna be again a point where they're gonna try to take control of this chaos as such. And it's scary at the point, because you don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow, or because at this stage they are going in all in. Like, it's not democracy anymore. Like, it's just a way for them to just make more money and take more control. That's it. Well, let me know what you think about it, that this whole situation as such. And yeah, well, for me, I pray for Trump's recovery. I believe I saw some clips. He already is recovering really good, and I hope he wins, because that's the only hope we got. Like, there's no more solid person that we have in the campaign as such that is going to actually have such an influence in the community if it's not Trump. So let me know what you think about it, and I'll catch you in the next one.